Hello everybody and welcome back to another episode of Captain of Industry, and as you can see pretty much everything we wanted done is done. We're just finishing off these last couple of bits here. However, we're starting to get issues with maintenance. We've got blockages in the ore sorting plant, we've got trash in the settlement, we've got all sorts of problems. So if we don't start fixing these now, we're going to have some major issues. So we're at a stage where I really need to sort it. But thankfully this area is done here now, so what we can do is we can start thinking about. Now, obviously, originally we wanted the trash in an area so we could probably dig it back up and recycle it at a later stage. So, I think that's kind of what I'm going to do in an area somewhere. But I don't know where yet. And obviously, we need to store the trash somewhere. So, I think what I'm going to do is we're going to basically do this here. But what I'm going to do is instead of taking it all the way out like I would normally do, I'm going to basically do this. And all that is going to be where we're going to dig it back up at some stage. So I'm going to take this area. What can be done here? Waste, dirt, slag and rock. And what we'll do is we'll dig it all back up later and we'll process it. So that'll help get these through, which will then clear this. Now this here, this whole section here needs to be redone. So what we're going to do is we're going to have this be iron ore. We're going to fill it. We're going to have this here as coal. We're going to fill it. So that's iron ore and coal. Vehicle parts, we don't have anything building yet, but we do have 76, and at the moment we don't need any vehicles. The only problem, we do have electronics, which we've got covered here at some stage, and that's the only thing that we need to worry about. So we can now get rid of them. We can now get rid of this and this, but we need somewhere to store the wood. We've got wood storage here, but obviously that's not going to be enough. So hopefully what we're going to do is we're going to basically get rid of all of that as that empties into there. That's the plan. So without further ado, let's get rid of all of this. This is all going. Because what we're going to do, and that's going to go at some stage as well, so it's out of the way. But basically what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a smelting production here. This will get filled back in once it's been done. So let's get rid of all of it. Obviously, that's going to need to be replaced, which we'll figure out. So let's do that first. Right. We also want to now place our other housing here, which will then complete our population growth, which means we can get some more people. We have low maintenance. Why do we have low maintenance? Let's have a look, shall we? So we have no mechanical parts, and I believe that's probably because we've got no iron, because we've got nothing smelting. So actually, before we do this... It's already going. It's alright, fine. We'll be fine. There we go. Look at all that go. Coal is going to be the only problem we have. But look at them already filling that up full. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have a think about where I want my iron, my current iron. Right, let's just accept that. So, we want our blast furnace. So what I'm going to do, because I'm actually thinking I'm going to redo a lot of this, I think. Well, let's do it. Let's do it here. What we'll do is we'll do this like this. We'll then have... So, this is going to be coal and iron. So again, we'll get some storage, loose storage. What I'm going to do is I'm going to have it where we have coal. Actually, we'll do it to here. Do I want to do it to the... hold on. I've got a better idea. Let's have it where our loose storage goes to here. That's where it's going to end. And this is going to make sense in a minute when I line it up. That's our lines there. We'll prioritize these as best we can. Iron scrap, iron ore. And then we'll have a loose storage. Actually, we'll just have... That's not going to do scrap anymore. That one will do the scrap. Let's get our smokestacks. And now we need our metal casters. And again, these are going to go... As a matter of fact, we can now get rid of this area here. So I can see what I'm actually doing properly. Let's get our metal casters. What I'm going to do is... I'm going to do this. There we go. Yep, you have no external, that's fine. Let's get transport molten channels. That lines up perfectly. It's almost mirror image. There we go. So what we're waiting for is these now, which we need iron for. But hopefully we can get some of these out of these. These aren't a priority, so we'll prioritize... Actually, I can just quick deliver that, and we'll prioritize that. We do have iron plates, so why that's not delivering it, I don't know. Oh, let's take the keep full off. That'll be why. They're all on keep full because obviously at the moment we wanted them full, so let's just take all that off for now. That was my fault, because obviously I wanted them to fill them up, but then they're not actually emptying them to put them into the machines because we don't have the belts yet. Okay. Now again, this is just temporary, just to get it out of the way. Okay. Maintenance is still an issue because I think we've only got electrical parts and we've got mechanical parts here. We're getting low power. Are we out of fuel? No, it's just maintenance issues, broken down. Let's get ourselves some more workers now that we've got more housing. This is actually producing construction parts, part 2s. So we can actually start looking at belts. So let's do that. Let's have a look. So I need that there. We then need that there. And then that there. That can go over here. Hoping this is going to fit. Soon find out. It does. And you need iron. And you need iron. There we go. There we go. We'll just recover you guys. There you go. So that's now all automated. So now our vehicles don't need to do anything, and now these can be placed back to keep full. There we go. Okay. U-shaped conveyors. There we go. That can now all be worked on. New refugees, so we've got more workers. So we can now unpause that. Okay. Again, we can get rid of all of this now. Perfect. Low power again. That's fine. What I can do, let's prevent more vehicles from coming in. Do that. There we go. Perfect. That's our first storage done. This is going to be a massive industry. And then what I need to do is bring a flat conveyor to here. And we'll bring one I want to bring it like that so it matches to here. Like perfect. That's going to be good for that. You need recovering, that's fine. We're actually maxing out our power near enough, so we're going to have to keep an eye out on power. Where are you trying to go? You guys all need to go. Iron ore. Coal. Right. Import products off. Import products off. Now, we're not exporting just yet because we've got slag, which we'll need to do shortly. which once that's gone, I'm going to put the slag supplies here. Now, we need... where is it? I don't want that. We want buildings. Ore sorting plant, that's what I want. And I'm going to place my ore sorting plant. Let's have a look. Because I want to do plenty of loose storage, but I kind of think I want to go like this. Do that. And then that. And then we can now place our ore sorting plant. Because we're going to know roughly where it's going to be. So, I'm thinking I want to line it up. I think that's going to be ideal. Right there. And again, we're going to have U-shaped conveyors. Like so. And then the other one can go in once it's done. And then select products, we're going to have iron ore, coal, dirt, and rock. And we want D, C, B, A. Perfect. Again, we connect that over to our things. Perfect. This can be expanded at a later stage when I want to, because I'm going to put a second section here, because these mining towers will probably be done by then and I can move them and put them somewhere else. We are almost up on our people, so let's unpause that. Let's get that going. Look at that. Already looking great. So other than this mess here that's just been dumped at the present, everything else is actually looking really, really good. That's looking good. That's good expansion for what we want for our stuff that we want. That's good. That's what I like. Oh, they actually bring stuff in as well. Now, at the moment, I don't have... a way of... We're going to have to think about iron scrap. Because we don't have the sorters yet. If I pop that in there, it's just going to mess everything up. So we'll have iron scrap there. And we'll allow this to auto-feed. There we go. And it can auto-feed. Right, that's about it for the refugees for now. We'll pause that. You guys are waiting for this sorter. We need to prioritize that sorter. I'll just pop coal in that there, and then they know. What is it waiting for? Construction parts. We've got 106. No, we haven't. We've got 31. What are these guys waiting on? Well, they can... We'll allow that. There we go. We'll just do that for now. Okay, there we go. Perfect. We're rocking. We'll leave that as is for a minute, just so we can actually get things done. No capable sorting plant, we know. We're building it now. It takes a lot of construction parts for that. Okay. No research, so let's get that sorted because that's been sat for a while. We'll throw the blueprints on there just so it's done. We're going to need some of this. I want the balancers because we need them. We do have conveyor lifts now that we can use. Let's get vegetable farming going as well. Concrete production, definitely going to need. As a matter of fact, let's just get this whole next layer done. Settlement water and edicts. There we go. Just so they can be working on it and we've got blueprints going. Okay, how's that looking? Halfway done now. Nothing in any of them. But I think what I'll do is I'll get this done. So we don't want to block it. So if we do that, and then try and do the same. There, like so. People are wanting the electronics. There's plenty of electronics over here, so I'm not really worried. Oh, they're thinking about how they're going to get it to it. That's fine. We'll sort that out now. So we're going to have... Let me work this one out first. So I think we're going to be here. For that one. So then this one... I should have done the other one really, but it doesn't matter. Ups to here. Do I do that? That's going to cut off mechanicals. I think I'll leave a gap mechanical and then bring the gap back in here like so. And then what we can do is this one here can have a break off like so. Sorting, job's done. There we go. Alright, let's get our loose storage now. U-shaped conveyor. There we go. Now this doesn't actually have much in the way of storage, looking at it. So I might actually... I think I'm gonna expand it some. And I put them the wrong way around. No. C. D. No product, no product. Clear the product. Oh, it doesn't matter anyway, because that's right. Storage, loose storage. I can get another one in there. Perfect. That's better. And then conveyor. There we go. Now, all of this can go. It's all done with now. We don't need it. Perfect. Maintenance is finally up and running. Let's drop the utility bonus on it, as we're actually bleeding utility. And I think that's us for this episode. We have done massive improvements. Look at this as well. Look how far they've gone on with that. They've still got a long way to go with it. But that's why we're filling this up pretty damn quick, because we're basically moving it from here and placing it here, which is perfect for us because this is the area we're working with. I'm going to leave that stuck out because that's our main ship, and I think it looks cool. Everything else will follow on down here. I still like this, and I think I'm going to actually keep this stuck out. And I think we'll continue from here with this, and we'll do this area here. That's the plan. So this looks like it's something special. We might work with other stuff with that later down the line. Whether this stays here, I don't know. I don't think it's going to. I think I'm going to work on flattening out this area here, maybe, and building a full-on, like, completely brand new housing system, which is going to look pretty smart, but that's going to take us a while to do. Obviously, we're going to have to match the level of what this is, because this is all basically making it all flat. That's looking good as well. How are we looking with that? We're almost out of our dig range for copper, for iron ore, which is absolutely fine because we've got an absolute stack of it at the moment. I do want a storage area for materials at a later stage. That's not going to be yet. That's going to probably basically replace this, but it's going to be over here once this has all been dug out. So we need to dig this out. I'm actually going to start moving these guys to flatten this area out here, so then we've got less of it to work with. But again, we're going to need some huge amounts of material handling for that. And as you can see, our vehicles are extremely busy at the moment, even though we have reduced the travel time for them. They don't need to do anything with this, apart from moving iron into it, and obviously wood and bricks. So yeah, how are we looking here? Dirt, bricks. So we've got plenty of bricks at the moment, so I'm not worried about that. But I'm liking what we've done so far. One thing I'm going to make a conscious effort to do is basically anything that's this layer here, which is layer 1, I'm going to call it, is going to be not in this. It's going to be produced outside of it. So where I do bricks, I don't know yet, but this doesn't work because we need the groundwater, which is all the way over here. Again, something that we need to look at. We've also got limestone around here as well that we need to look at some stage. There's actually limestone underneath it, so it's probably a good idea to move it. So we'll see how that goes. We also need copper sooner rather than later, so I think next episode we're going to have a start look at copper. We may do like a temporary production facility here, so it's only bringing the copper ore down. I think that's what we're going to do. So, thank you very much for joining me for this episode. Let me know in the comment section if you've got any suggestions, ideas, or anything like that, or if you just want to make any comments. But until next time, everybody, take care for now, and I shall see you all on the next one. Bye-bye for now.